Sometimes you never know how something's going to affect you until years later. A small kindness, a smile, a pat on the back, or a letter. This is one of my best friends, Dina, and her husband, Clay. When Dina had her twins, Clay, who's a Marine combat pilot, got deployed to Iraq, leaving Dina home alone with two small infants, all by herself. She didn't really have any family close by, and so she was all alone, and I would check in with her from time to time. She sounded a little stressed, home alone, two babies, husbands in Iraq. So I decided to go down and visit her. And I flew down, helped her take care of the kids. We had an amazing week. It was so much fun. The kids were adorable. I think we even bought a car. I mean, it was a crazy time. And it was fun and wonderful, and it was exhausting. So on the flight home, I decided to write Clay a letter. And in it, I used as much detail as possible. I mean, I was on the flight, I had the time. And I told him every minute thing that we did and how the kids were growing up. And I said, you know what, Clay? I'm so proud of my friend. She's got this. Don't worry about her. That letter meant so much to him because for just a moment, he was home. And he wrote back to me. And this is his letter from Al-Assad, Iraq. And here's what Clay said. I think in 20 years, there will still be a few people that open doors for one another and say please to strangers. Those same people will write handwritten letters. It brightened my day and continues to still. Continues to still. Kindness. We've all heard the phrases of kindness, and they're great. Practice random acts of kindness. But I'd like to propose something a little different. Instead of practice, why not be kind? Instead of it being random, why not have kindness be deliberate? You've heard of viral acts of kindness. Who wants a virus? I had one last week. I did not want it. So I think that kindness should be something that's more lasting, more meaningful, something that sticks with you, sticks to you, something that you stick with. I think kindness should be sticky. Think about a Post-it note. Before there were Post-it notes, you could write a note for somebody, and it would get lost, the wind would blow it off the table, you would lose it in a drawer. But after Post-it notes, those notes were more meaningful because they stuck. They were often open, you could put them on the wall, you would see them all the time. When I go visit my mom, I like to write a cute, funny note on a Post-it, and I hide it somewhere in the house where she'll find it later, right? A closet, the bathroom mirror, something like that. Sticky notes of kindness. In the book Made to Stick, Chip and Dan Heath outline some elements that make something stickier or unforgettable. It's got to be simple, it's got to be unexpected, and it's got to be concrete. And when it comes to kindness, I think we always have to be ourselves. We have to be authentic. These principles, be yourself, keep it simple, do something unexpected and concrete, that's what will make kindness sticky. And in order to help you remember that, I've come up with a phrase. Are you ready? Be kind. Be yourself. Keep it simple. Now do it. But before I talk about these, let's talk about why we should be kind. Let's review that. So there's a great place on Facebook, a page that's called Unleashing Kindness that I love. Great website called randomactsofkindness.org. And we've all had our own experiences with kindness. But I'm a scientist, so I looked at the data. Leah Rowland at the University of Oxford issued a study, and he found that a person who did an act of kindness every day for 7 days was significantly happier, and that amount of happiness was proportional to the number of kind acts. So, more kind acts, more happy. And that this effect was the same if the person was kind to a friend, a family member, a stranger, or even kind to themselves. Christine Carter at UC Berkeley wrote a book called Raising Happiness, and she had a couple of really interesting findings. In this book, she stated that people who volunteer have less aches and pains. And here's the really good one. People over a certain age, and we won't mention what that age is, who volunteered for 2 or more organizations had a significantly less likely chance of dying early. And that was accounting for all other factors like marital status, smoking history, gender, and that effect on them was better than exercising 4 days a week. Come on, kindness better than exercise? I'm in. Kindness can lower your anxiety. It can lower your blood pressure. It can reduce the duration of a common cold. It can make you feel good. It will make the people around you feel good. It can even make the people witnessing the kindness feel good. So I think we've made the case for why be kind. Let's get back to our memorable phrase, be kind. Let's start with be yourself. You have to be authentic. Do what's comfortable for you. I have this good friend, Rob. He likes to go to lunch, and every once in a while, he'll buy lunch for the person behind him in line, right? And it goes something like this. Pays the cashier right, and then he goes off like a ninja. And he sits, and he waits, and he watches the person. And you can see this poor person is like the cashier's trying to explain it, and the person doesn't know what's going on, and then they're confused, and then they're like, then in that moment, and this is what Rob's waiting for, you see the person's face like, this is great. Somebody bought me lunch. That's fantastic. That's what he loves. That's his kindness kick. Me, I'm a little bit more outgoing, extroverted, and I like to compliment people. This usually starts when I'm staring at somebody. And of course, the person's sort of looking at me and thinking, why is this girl staring at me? And then, authentically, genuinely, I give them a big smile and I say, I love that scarf. Those are amazing red pants. Or, you know what? Where did you get those shoes? They're terrific. And I really do mean it. That's what's comfortable for me, and I am being authentic and genuine. Keep it simple. Kind acts can be more lengthy, like volunteering your time or running a charity drive. But everyday kindness is simple. A smile, a nice word to somebody. How about giving someone a napkin? You guys all like to go out for ice cream, right? And there are some great places here in Wilmington, Delaware, Lickety Split, Sweet Nell's, right? And you've been in this situation, right? There's a mom, and she's there, and she's got like 5, 6 kids with her. It's after soccer practice, right? And the kids are a mess. There's ice cream everywhere. It's all over the table. It's all over them, their faces, their clothes, everywhere. And the mom looks frazzled, right? You're standing in line. You're getting ice cream. You're getting napkins for yourself. Grab some extra. Give them to the mom. She is really going to appreciate it. Now, kindness happens in the present. Be thoughtful. Pay attention. Look around you, and you'll see opportunities to be kind everywhere. You're walking down the street, you see a piece of trash, pick it up. You see somebody carrying a bunch of heavy boxes or papers, hold the door for them, or even better, offer to carry it. How about bagging groceries? Have you had this happen? You're at the checkout line, someone's in front of you, big order, and they're just standing there. They're on their cell phone, or they're staring into space. Help the checker girl out. Bag the groceries. They're going to really appreciate it, and you get to feel good about it too. Do it. You have to act. You have to do something. You have to care about something first, and then you have to act on that caring. I used to go and visit my grandparents about once a week. Just stop in, impromptu, check on them, say hello, have a cup of tea. Of course, my Italian grandmother would always say, you're too thin, you need to eat something. But I know that they really valued those visits. It made them feel cared for, and I cherish those memories with them. Be kind. Be yourself. Keep it simple. Now do it. This is what's going to make kindness sticky. So, I'm going to issue a kindness challenge to the audience. For the rest of today, I want everyone in the audience to be kind. Look out for at least one way that you can be kind. Text something kind to a friend. Smiley face emoji, clappy hand emoji, thumbs up emoji. Say a kind word to your irritating brother or sister. Call your mother. Use sticky kindness to create happiness for yourself and others. Now go out there and create a world where kindness sticks. Thank you.